heard so many times. Speak easy from Eddie Hernandez. Hey, folks, yes, it is that time. Night 3 of GAW Northern Lights, and Lee Carr is back in action, the Ultimate Cinderella. It's been a while since we've seen Lee Carr, and it's been a while since he earned the nickname the Ultimate Cinderella. So if you haven't been with us for that long, the general story is Lee Carr in the famous Storm Chaser tournament. The tournament had started it all in the GAW Academy. Lee Carr was 15th out of 16 heading into the knockout portion. He beat the number 2 seed Oliver Parker. He beat Andrew Wesley en route to a magical finals run where he went down to Eddie Hernandez. That's how he earned the name, and he has been a darling ever since. He is a social media star if I've ever seen it. Check us out, by the way, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can follow us on all those platforms. You couldn't really call Oliver Parker a social media darling. You couldn't really call him a darling of anything, but what you can call him is exceptionally dangerous, and that's what he has been since coming to GAW. He has been very unpredictable. He's been barely visible. 4 matches in GAW so far. Now, one of those was for the Academy title when he took on Kurt Andrews. It was Lee Carr who cost him that match. That was all the way back at Bash at the Beach. So if you can imagine, that was 3 months ago, and now we are seeing Lee Carr versus Oliver Parker for the first time. This has been an unexpectedly long and storied rivalry between these two men, one that has not really seen them engage in head-to-head combat at all. In fact, between the two of them, Oliver Parker has had 4 matches. Lee Carr has had 6. So you're talking about 10 matches between these two men, but finally they get to meet here at Northern Lights. In Seattle, the fans are ready to get behind Lee Carr. You can never underestimate how important that is, but Oliver Parker, look at this, rolls through, and he's got Carr up onto the shoulders with a neck breaker. The way Oliver Parker just approaches dealing pain like this, it is not like anything I've ever seen, but a rolling soul butt from Carr gets things back. Right hand starches Parker into the corner, and now Lee Carr lets her rip with some quick left kicks. Carr, a former bare-knuckle boxer, he is underground trained, at least underground combat sports, maybe not so much underground wrestling. But he is rumored to be one of the only men in history to beat the late, great Kimbo Slice in a bare-knuckle match. I can't verify the integrity of that claim, but I've heard more than one person say it. So I'm going to assume that it might be true. 1 minute in, you got to say we are at a dead heat right now. Carr maybe looking for a standing guillotine. No, transition suplex from Carr. I thought he was looking to apply that flying guillotine. First cover of the match here goes to Carr, and a kick out from Oliver Parker. Carr's looked good so far, but Irish whip, Parker sends him into the corner. Parker's got the size advantage, but that right hand, Lee Carr caught that. He caught that in an instant, wanted no parts of that. Referee catches the shoulder from Oliver Parker, and Carr catches the turnbuckle. And Carr's gonna catch it again, this time up top, as Oliver Parker slams him down into the cover. First of the match for Parker, and a kick out. Parker, one of the best non-Japanese born wrestlers in the history of Dragon Gate. That is his background. These two could not be more different in terms of their upbringing, in terms of their training. But Oliver Parker, look at this, Parker just going to town on the chest of Lee Carr. Driving the stomps in, trying to drive the air out of the Ultimate Cinderella. But Lee Carr back to his feet, big uppercut, stuns Oliver Parker with that one. Carr caught him coming in. Carr, Falcon Arrow. Carr feeling good as he should. It's not anyone that can get the better of Oliver Parker like this. And now 2 straight clotheslines. Parker went for a right. Carr underneath. Thrust kick finds its mark. You cannot outstrike Lee Carr when he's moving like this. Green out. Green out from Carr. Green out from Carr, but Oliver Parker is right back to his feet. This is a man who survived 3 of them in their match in the Storm Chaser tournament. Parker unloads with the right. Oliver Parker still in this match. Unbelievable from Oliver Parker. No one has done that to Lee Carr. And Parker took him down. Carr to his feet. Parker looking to come in, and Carr sidestepped him. Look at the quickness. Lee Carr's got him. Got him, neck breaker. Drives the elbow across the throat. For Lee Carr, he survived. Green out. Green out number 2. And Carr, he's not done. Lee Carr, green out, no. Parker got him down again. Parker survived too. Up under the shoulders. Carr's in trouble. Oh man, what a kick. Oliver Parker has survived 2 greenouts. And now Parker looking for the Trueborn. Looking for the Brave Gate rather, but Lee Carr into the clothesline. Brave Gate not there for Parker, but the green out no is not there for Lee Carr. I thought Carr really had a chance there, but Oliver Parker drops him again. What an incredible match this has been. Parker's got him. Parker's got him. Parker's got him. Trueborn. Parker's finally done it. He's got him in the high stack. Oliver Parker survives. What a match. Two greenouts from Lee Carr, and there's the first. Oliver Parker was right back to his feet. Carr hits him with a second. There it is. And yet, Oliver Parker survives. There was the attempt at the Brave Gate. Lee Carr turned that around and very nearly had this match won. But Oliver Parker survives. What a way to open up night 3. Our headline tonight, Yunsan Park versus Omega Woods, last man standing. But we got a lot more action before we get to that. Before we get to anything else in the ring though, Santanico has remained undefeated in the GAW Academy. He is one of the best wrestlers we've seen, but he feels he's not getting the recognition he deserves. When man opened the second seal of the apocalypse, they could hear the second living creature say, "Come and see," and a horse, fiery red, strode out. The apocalypse had begun, and no one understood what they had done until it was too late. You should know that my reign of chaos is everlasting, and for those of you who believe, you're safe. Utter destruction shall fall upon you, for none can run from the harbinger of chaos.
¡Tenemos! ¡Cero!
Who's going to be the first to stand in Santanico's way? I certainly would not want to be that guy, and I don't think anyone would. When it comes to tag teams, there is perhaps none more legendary in the last decade and a half than the Lucha brothers. They have dominated all over the world, and yet true success in GAW has eluded them. Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix have succeeded everywhere they've been, and they've done it with their unique combination of incredible athleticism, high flying, and hard striking, and yet this really is that time for them to show that they can bring it to GAW. Usos have been tag team champions for months. There's no other way to quantify how good the Usos have been over the last couple seasons. 2 tag team reigns. But those 2 reigns, 244-day reign in season 1, and now they have held these belts since January of 2021. 2 successful defenses over the mighty Don't Kneel, and then of course a successful defense over the Gorillas of Destiny. The Usos have been the most dominant champion in the tag division over the last 3 or 4 years, and it has not even been close. But every night is a new night, every opportunity is a new opportunity, and this might just be the one that ends the Usos' historic title reign. Rey Fenix starts things off for the challengers. It's Jey Uso in for the champions. Jey Uso has been phenomenal over the last 18 months, and a Samoan death driver given to Rey Fenix, courtesy of Jey and Jimmy's father, Rikishi, one of the great Samoans in the history of professional wrestling. And now Jey lets him fly. 2 big lariats and a third. The champions are on fire, as they always are. This is one of the most polished tag teams in the world. Maybe one of the most polished of all time. Certainly one of the most decorated of all time. These 2 teams have a long and storied history over the last 2 seasons. It's not just the Lucha Brothers beating the Usos and ending a 244-day title reign back in season 1. That was at Storm Tokyo in October of 2020. That, of course, was done under very controversial circumstances with Alpha's involvement, the Steel Cell, and everything else. Rey Fenix up to the top, unleashes a kick to the temple of Jey Uso. Fenix probably the best rope walker in professional wrestling, maybe the best I've ever seen. Tag in, and here comes Jimmy. So not only are the Lucha Brothers responsible for ending the Usos' first tag title reigns, but the Usos beat the Lucha Brothers for those titles. That was back in May of 2020 when the Usos won the tag team title tournaments over the Lucha Brothers to begin that reign. That has led to the Usos being the champs for most of the last 2 years. Rey Fenix has Jimmy Uso in his sights, and Fenix underneath the ropes. 2 boots to the chest of Jimmy Uso. Hey, if you're ever looking for something to do, coming out with us on Twitch at Griff_from GA. We have a great time over there. Great community, phenomenal group, lots of wrestling fans, lots of jokes, the best soundboard in the business. You gotta come check it out if you wanna know what I mean. That is at Griff_from GA, link in the description as well. And we're gonna see a little bit of the double team chemistry, the tag team chemistry of Fenix and Pentagon. At least I assumed so, but there goes Jimmy Uso through the ropes, and Rey Fenix. Fenix has him in his sights. Rey Fenix, oh, tope suicida. Wow, that is phenomenal. The fans love it. Rey Fenix, the world's best high flyer, in my opinion, at least one of them. Jimmy Uso trying to throw hands with Rey Fenix on the outside. Fenix, though, he's got both hands, both arms in the butterfly, but Jimmy Uso able to fight out of it, and now Uso unleashes some big strikes. Got Fenix up and drives him down onto the apron. As you know, hardest part of the ring, and Uso just sent Rey Fenix face first, and now Pentagon there to stop the attack of Jimmy Uso. Into the ring he goes, and Rey Fenix follows. Challenger's looking good right now. We know how adept the champs are and how much chemistry, and here comes, no, Rey Fenix gets away from the potential double team offense of Jimmy and Jey Uso. No one in the world goes for double team offense better than Jimmy and Jey, but Fenix over the top of the Gamengiri as Jimmy was caught in the ropes. Fenix showcasing his incredible athleticism, and now he's got the arm, top wrist lock. brings him down. Jimmy Uso trying to fight out of it, trying to get those rights into the gut of Rey Fenix, and he does. Now, Jimmy, nice takedown. He's got him, rolls him over. Jimmy Uso into the tequila sunrise, and he's got it locked in deep. That foot slightly up off the mat, not able to drive the leverage in, but Rey Fenix taps out. Rey Fenix forced to tap, and the Usos retain the titles. This team is unbeatable. I'm just gonna say it. They are unbeatable. We have seen everyone go up against these two. The Young Bucks, the Lucha Brothers, the Mighty Don't Kneel, the Gorillas of Destiny. We have seen everyone try to wrest these titles from Jimmy and Jey Uso. No one has been successful. What an incredible run this has been for the Usos. This is their 4th successful title defense, equaling their total from season 1. Who could it possibly be to take down Jimmy and Jey Uso? At this point, I don't know if there's anyone out there capable. Raw champion Midnight coming out in the red gear tonight. I think he's looking for blood right now. Midnight currently holds the best record in general admission wrestling, the Raw champion, 14-0. He has been one of the most prolific champions, on pace to be the most prolific champion in the history of general admission wrestling. When you look at his title defense numbers that he's put up, it has been just a phenomenal run for Midnight as Raw champion. He has come to define underground wrestling in a lot of ways, and he takes pride in that. As he said when he offered this challenge, yes, he is challenging anyone from anywhere to come down and face him, but who will it be? It's prime time, baby. Nah, man, it's not me. I'm not coming out there. See, look, I'm an underground guy, but my heart is in the prime time. I've known some guys, though, that define the underground. Midnight has done a good job, but when I think of the underground, I think of family. I think of a connection. I think of dangerous men with other dangerous men who got their backs. I think of something called the Las Vegas connection. The underground never saw a group more dangerous than LVC, and I'll tell you why. The underground never saw men more deadly than LVC. So it's not gonna be me that comes out there to face Midnight. It's gonna be a man that the word underground was invented for. Tough, brutal, dangerous, deadly. He is the man everyone wants to be around, but nobody wants to be across from. Midnight, the end of the line for you comes in the prime time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Marco Diaz. Oh my God! Marco Diaz. They call him the Puerto Rican Nightmare. An underground legend in his own right. Derek Cole was absolutely right that this man, Marco Diaz, really defines underground in a lot of ways. This man is a 9-time underground world champion, a 16-time underground tag team champion. This man has done it all, multiple promotions all over the world. Just look at the size of him. He weighed in, he came in today measuring in at 6'1", 239 pounds. This man is built like a tank. And again, I just have to remind you, the nickname, Puerto Rican Nightmare. This man getting the entrance that he deserves, given who he is and where he's from. You can see it emblazoned on his shirt, the Las Vegas Connection, a group that Derek Cole has been a part of for most of his underground career, and a group that Marco Diaz was instrumental in forming. Derek Cole has just introduced one of the underground's most dangerous groups to general admission wrestling. What a moment this is to see Marco Diaz. We know how many underground wrestlers have come to GAW. Really, half the Academy's roster, if not more, is of the underground. And yet, like Derek Cole said, no one really embodies the underground quite like Marco Diaz. Do you think underground wrestler, if you were to build one in a factory, Marco Diaz would be what you come up with? Midnight feeling confident here, and Midnight, one of his favorites growing up was Dusty Rhodes, and he drops the elbow like he was Ric Flair. Midnight targets Diaz, and Midnight taking him to the cleaners early on. This is what he needs to do against a man as dangerous as Diaz. Cover, and Diaz kicks out. Midnight has been on the run of his life with the Raw title right now. You can head on over to the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. You can see full title histories of all of our championships dating back to 2005. The Raw title dates back only to March of 2021, and yet Midnight has defended it successfully 7 times in that span. This would be the 8th if he were to conquer Marco Diaz here. 8 successful defenses in 6 months of the Raw Championship. An almost unheard of clip, but Diaz with a jumping lariat. Diaz looking good, and he drops the leg on the throat of Midnight. He calls it the naked truth, and Midnight being tested. Midnight kicks out. Diaz really testing the Raw champion. Now trying to transition, going into that rear naked choke, but he can't quite get that left leg around Midnight's broad shoulders and get it hooked around his waist. You need to be able to hook your legs around the waist to drive this in, and Diaz going to abandon the pursuit. Midnight, though, right back to his feet, but Diaz got him. Oh, jeez. Standing spiked bulldog, and Marco Diaz, look what he's doing here. He's got Midnight up, and he plants him. Look what Marco Diaz is doing against the Raw champion. Well, not anymore. Left-handed lariat puts Marco Diaz on his back. Midnight, boot to the gut. Derek Cole knows what's coming. Everyone knows what's coming. Sleepwalker. Thanks for coming, Marco. Your night is done. Midnight retains the Raw Championship, but what a fight he was given by Marco Diaz. The Las Vegas Connection may very well be here to stay in GAW. I know that primetime Derek Cole is. But look at Diaz, the naked truth across the throat of Midnight, but the Raw champion withstands a vicious left-hand lariat. And look at this, Sleepwalker. No one has ever kicked out of it. And it certainly doesn't look as though they will anytime soon. Midnight goes for his 8th successful defense of the Raw Championship in under 8 months. March 15th was the day he won that title. And now today, September 1st, marks his 8th successful defense. It's been an incredible run for the Raw Champion. And even though one of the Underground's most dangerous villains came in here today, Midnight was able to withstand the pressure of Marco Diaz and the Las Vegas Connection. But what is in the future of Marco and Derek Cole? Only time will tell. Coming up next is our main event. Omega Woods, Yunsan Park, Last Man Standing. It's the headliner of Night 3. Let's get to it.
You see, in this world, there's 2 kinds of people, my friend. those with loaded guns.
And those who dig. You have never seen someone like me, and I'll make you wish you hadn't. And the first thing I want to do is go straight to the top. And the top is Yun-Son Park. Because I have my family, my culture, and my country behind me, I will not give up. That's what I want from you, Yun-Son Park, to put you down. Woods elbow drop through the table. I'm not ready to come back to the ring. I'm not medically cleared. I'm in more pain than I've ever been. So whether I'm ready or not, I'm getting back in there. I have no other option. I don't make a move if I don't know the consequences. And I knew the consequences are waiting. I'm not waiting anymore. Nothing else I've done in my career means anything if I can't win here. You better keep your eye out, partner. We've made it, folks, the headliner of Night 3, and it's Yun-Son Park, one of the most beloved wrestlers in the GAW Academy. He also has one of my most beloved entrance themes. I don't know if you really cared about that, but if you care about any of the music in GAW, entrance themes, show themes, whatever you like, just check out our Spotify playlist. Links in the description or on the website generaladmissionwrestling.com. Go check that out. Listen to all the music that makes General Admission Wrestling. Certainly the music in some part makes Yun-Son Park, and you can see just how the fans and how he reacts to hearing it. This is the perfect representation of who he is and what he does. But I will tell you what, when it comes to entrance music, there is none more intimidating than the theme of Park's opponent.
Burn 'em, burn 'em. How much money I be making, I'ma burn 'em. Burn 'em, I'ma murk 'em. And if they playing with this fire, I'ma burn 'em. Murder, it's a murder. Disrespect if I'ma spark it, I'ma burn 'em.
Over in the GAW Discord, this song, Omega Woods' entrance theme, has been voted the best entrance theme in GAW. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, link is on the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. Come join us. We got exclusive polls like that one, conversations, exclusive news, everything that you could ask for from General Admission Wrestling. It is all on Discord. But Omega Woods, I will tell you this. There is no one, and I mean no one, that right now is more intimidating to me than Omega Woods. And in a last man standing scenario with Yun-Son Park, and you almost feel like there could be trouble here. And I think that's putting it lightly. Omega Woods has meant trouble his entire career in GAW, as short as it is. Let's see if Yun-Son Park can stand up. The rules of the match are simple. Keep your opponent down for the referee's count of 10. And Omega Woods with a half Nelson driver starts things off. You can do it however you want. Weapons, outside the ring, inside the ring, it doesn't matter as long as he's down. Woods with a drop kick to the gut and follows it up with a drop kick right between the eyes. Both these men have a mixed martial arts background that will serve them well in a match like this. When it comes to last man standing, nobody understands the stakes better than mixed martial artists, in my opinion. Yun-Son Park, I think, using this as sort of a tactical pause as Omega Woods really got him with that drop kick, and Park does get up at the last second. Park pulls him back into the Hurricane Rana. You can bet on a fast and furious match between these two, and that's exactly what we're gonna see. It's hard to say what they're thinking here, but the thrust kick by Woods, answered knife edge chop. Woods comes back with one. It's not going to be as effective as Yun-Son Park wears that chest guard. They're not going to get him with that knife edge chop the same way you get a lot, but Omega Woods into the corner, and Park ducks out of the way. Woods goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Park went foot first into the throat, and Omega Woods too strong for that. Now you can bet on a blistering pace in this match, and it's what we're seeing so far. Into the corner, Park went to shoot in for the takedown. Omega Woods out of the way, but Park answers. This match moving at a mile a minute, and I'm not surprised that that's what we're seeing. Over the top goes Woods, but he answers the right hand with one of his own. Omega Woods comes in with a gunslinger. Just like that, Omega Woods absolutely plants Yun-Son Park. And Park now, this is not tactical. This is a test. Can Park answer? Can he get up before the count of 10? Time is running out, and he does. It's the count of 8 off the gunslinger. Standing switch, Omega Woods has the advantage once again. Off the ropes comes Park. Woods with a kitchen sink, and he let everything into that. That could have broken a shin. And Yun-Son Park down again as Omega Woods gonna put the pressure on one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of the Academy. Omega Woods unloaded with that kick down low, and Yun-Son Park once again up to his feet. Now Park using his quickness, but Woods comes back. Woods, boot to the gut, and now Omega Woods looking for this same half Nelson driver, and he got it. Omega Woods feeling good right now, and once again putting the pressure on Yun-Son Park. What else can you expect from someone like Omega Woods? Cold, calculating, deadly. And we see evidence of that with every move. Referee, once again, count of 8, and once again, Yun-Son Park to his feet. Once again, Omega Woods can't keep the offense going. Park with the double underhooks, but Woods counters out of it with an arm drag. Look at the distance. Woods, he's got him. Woods got him up. Cold 45. Omega Woods, I think that's the first time we've seen the Cold 45 from him. Yun-Son Park, look, I love that guy as much as anyone else. I don't think he's gonna be able to answer this one. Cold 45, he's down. Count of 9. Yun-Son Park will not get up. And Omega Woods, the Cold 45, is enough to put Yun-Son Park away. Now, I am not convinced that Yun-Son Park is 100%. I don't know about you, and it may sound like I'm making excuses. It doesn't seem to me like Yun-Son Park is where he needs to be. I don't know, but I'll tell you this, Omega Woods with a Colt 45, he has shown once and for all that this man is as dangerous as they come. I don't know who wants a piece of Omega Woods right now, but after doing that to Yun-Son Park, I don't know if anyone out there is willing to fight Omega Woods. Coming up in just a couple days is Night 4 of Northern Lights, featuring the main event, Aleister Black versus Walter in the Steel Cell. You do not want to miss it. It's a special premiere event. So join us right here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific for Northern Lights Night 4. You will not want to miss it. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you then.